Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how I took these two home decor pieces from a thrift store and turned them into some beautiful pieces to place in my home. So let's get right into this video. Okay, so I shared both of these pieces in a previous video when I did purchase them. I found both of these at a thrift store and they were such a steal. I found this mirror for only $2.99, and then I also found this adorable side table. This was also $2.99. I did find both of these at a thrift store and I could not pass them up. I could totally picture them painted white and placed somewhere in my home. So I'm going to show you what I did with these. It was so easy. I didn't go the route as far as stripping them down and sanding them down and all that stuff. I like to do things kind of quickly, and they always turn out really pretty. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just clean all of the dirt and dust and grease off of all of these really well. And I just used a regular all-purpose cleaner. The one that I'm using today is by Mrs. Meyer's, and I think it's the lavender scent or the lilac scent. And then I'm going to place some tape around the mirror part, and I wish I would have had some blue painter's tape because this tape did horrible. It stuck to the mirror when I tried to pull it up, but I did end up going back in with a razor blade and kind of scraping that away. But I just quickly taped this off, and then I'm going to get started with the paint. And today's paint that I am using is a paint and primer in one, and I believe I found this at Lowe's or Home Depot, one of those stores. I'll show you what the can looks like here in just a second. So this is the paint that I'm going to be using today, and it is a stain resistant paint and primer combined, and I just pulled this right off the shelf. It is just a basic white paint, and I love this. I have used this for so many projects in my house. I did have to add probably about 3 coats of paint, maybe 4, but if I did use like a thicker primer before I painted with this paint, it would have taken less. Or if I would have stripped this down really well and got rid of that sheen and sanded it really well, I probably wouldn't have had to use more than 2 coats. If you are new to my channel and today is the first time stopping by, I just want to quickly say thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I hope that you enjoy today's video. I hope it inspires you to get creative. If you are looking for more DIYs or just some decorating tips and how-tos and all that fun stuff decorating related or any of that kind of stuff, you're going to want to follow me over on my Instagram as well, and I will leave it down here on the bottom of the screen. I hope that you do subscribe to my channel as well. I would love it if you stopped by in the comments before you left today's video and just said hello, introduced yourself. I love getting to know each and every one of you. So while I'm letting that first coat of paint dry on the mirror, I'm going to start on my little end table over here, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm not going to do any type of crazy prep work to this. I'm just going to clean it off really well, make sure there isn't any dirt or grease or anything like that left on any of the spaces that I'm going to be painting. And again, I'm just using the same cleaner. It's just an all-purpose cleaner. I'm sure there are cleaners out there that will do a much better job at stripping away anything that's left on the wood before you paint it. And then as you can see here, I showed this in the very beginning of the video, there's this little metal piece right at the very top, and I do end up getting that off. I almost left it blank, like a hole there, and just painted over it. But over on my Instagram, I did ask like what I should do. I wasn't really sure how to fill this because the hole was so big, but I will show you here more towards the end of the video what I ended up doing.
Oh my love, you're such a fragile thing, I know. And with the winter comes the ice, the snow, but I'm it all. And oh my love, don't worry about the cold just yet. The trees haven't started to shed. Just feel the summer sun as it warms, I bet. I'm lying, and I'm lying when I say I'm not afraid, but I'm trying to share.
Okay, you guys, so if any of you out there know what this was used for, please let me know down in the comments. I am really curious to know. My guess is maybe this was like a table lamp, and the lamp wire went through the bottom there. I just quickly popped that metal piece out with a screwdriver, and honestly, I was going to be 100% okay with just painting over it and leaving the hole. I did do like a little questionnaire over on my Instagram stories and asked what I should do or how I should fill this, and I had several of you suggest using some wood filler. So that's exactly what I ended up doing. However, I did have to be a little creative with this, and I did tape the bottom because the filler just kept falling through. I'll show you here in just a minute how I did that, but I'm just going to quickly get a coat of paint on here, and then I'm going to head on back over to the mirror and add my second coat of paint over on that. Okay, so I did end up having to add about 4 coats of paint to both of these, and I did let them completely dry for a couple days, and then I brought them inside. But this is what they look like right now, and this is the whole close up and what it looks like. And this is the wood filler that I'm going to be using today, and I don't know where this was purchased because my husband had it in the garage already, but I'm assuming that you can just pick it up at any hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those places. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking a piece of tape, taping the bottom up, and then I'm going to fill this hole up really, really well. Okay, now that the wood filler has completely dried, I'm going to take some sandpaper. Today I will be using the 120 grit sandpaper. I picked up this project pack sanding block from Rust-Oleum at Target, and I found it over in the section with like all the hardware and stuff like that. And it does come with several different grit sizes. Today I'm going to be using the 120, and it worked out perfectly, leaving a very smooth finish. I did have to go back in one more time and add just a little bit more of that wood filler, and then everything was good to go. I just repeated the process of giving it a little bit of a sanding, and then when I am finished with that second time around, I'm going to add my last coat of paint. And here it is all finished. I love the way this turned out. I also found this really pretty bowl. It is missing the beautiful picture. I found that at a thrift store as well, but I thought the bowl was gorgeous, so I had to purchase it. And I just think this table turned out so cute. I love it, and for $3, there's no way I could pass it up. And here's the mirror. I do have this sitting right on top of my fireplace mantle. I did do a video, my last video, I was showing you how I decorated this area, so you may have already seen the setup of how I have this right now. I am still waiting on some really beautiful shabby chic wood appliques to come in the mail. They have not arrived yet, but I love the mirror as well. I love both of these projects. I hope that you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all in the next video. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Thanks again for watching. Bye.